How did Christianity make it around this planet?
Let me tell you guys how Christianity was spread, because if you listen to a lying, ignorant buffoon like Billy Carson, you're going to hear a lie. But this is what it says in John 13:34. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, just as I have loved you. You also are loved to one another. And this is what it says in 1 John 4:20, people. If anyone says, I love God, and hates his brother, he is a liar. For he who does not love his brother whom he has seen cannot love God whom he has not seen. As we can see, this is how the love of God is spread. It is spread through love, and is spread through truth. It says this in John 13:34-35. A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, just as I have loved you. You are also to love one another. By this, all will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. You see it plain as day. All people will know that we are Jesus' disciples if we show love to one another. We're not just to, our group of friends or our family, but to everyone. Because it's the same way Jesus operated. That's how Christianity was spread, through love and through truth, through the law and through the testimony, through love.
How did Christianity make it around this planet? Well, you do just like your father does it, don't you? God was doing all the murdering and killing, so did the people. The people followed the book of the Bible, letter, word for word, and then what they do, they went around this planet killing and murdering every indigenous culture until they got the Christianity on every single continent. Christianity is literally spread by killing and murder and rape. If you don't believe this, just pick up a history book. During the Papal Inquisitions, when Rome was extending its power and trying to take over the entire planet, they slaughtered and killed over 80 million people under the Pope's orders. This is how they got the town to say, man, we better follow this stuff or this is going to be us. They would take and go to an indigenous culture. Every continent has been attacked by these people. They show up with we're here to bring you the good news. And then the next thing you know, you're getting raped, pillaged. They take the chief of the town, bring the chief to the center of the town, call everybody down. Then they burn the chief or kill the chief or torture him and be God of.
Now, I'm not going to argue or try to have a rebuttal for somebody who is speaking truth. And he is speaking a little bit of the truth. The reason why I'm saying that is because the Papal Inquisitions, all of that stuff, that did happen under the rule of the Roman Catholic Church. By the way, let's see when the Roman Catholic Church came into power. It says this, people. In 538 AD, the Roman Catholic Church's power and influence increased as a result of Justinian's destruction of the Vandals and the weakening of the Ostrogoths. This eliminated the powers that had previously limited the Pope's authority. The Church became the only church in Christendom by the 1000 AD. Some other events that took place in 538 AD, I really don't care too much about any of these two right here, but I care about this one right here because it says Pope Vigilus, if I'm saying it correctly, was able to implement the supremacy of the Bishop of Rome over the Church, which had not been possible, since Emperor Justinian's decree in 533. By this time, people, Peter, John, James, Thomas, all of them were dead. And their apostles were dead. And their apostles were all dead. And this is what it says in Acts 20:29. For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. So as we can see, people, Jesus already knew that once he departed, false prophets, teachers, false people that claiming to be Christians were going to come into the fold. And then guess what he said? They're going to be grievous wolves, and they're not going to be sparing the flock, people. And that is what the Roman Catholic Church did. And those who participated in the Inquisition, whether it was the Roman Inquisition, the Spanish Inquisition, any of that. And guess what? The Roman Catholic Church even participated in the Atlantic slave trade. They're the ones who signed off on the bulls. The papal bull, is one of the most powerful bulls that could be signed by a pope. And when he implements that, that is law. And guess what? Whatever he said is going to happen when he signs it. And in those papal bulls, is many of them. I believe it's between 5 to 8 papal bulls that were written about the Atlantic slave trade, allowing the Portuguese, the Denmarks, Spain, all of those people to invade every island, including black people in Africa, the Caribbean, wherever you were. They were coming and they were picking up people. An understanding of history has to take place because we're going to fall short of the glory of God. We're going to lack understanding if we keep listening to people like Billy Carson. Listen to what the Bible says, listen to what history says. It all flows within harmony, people. But I also want to show you video and footage and evidence of the Roman Catholic Church participating in these atrocities.